Well, I don't know if I can follow that. As the district commissioner for the East Side, to say this is a disappointment is an understatement. We have had community members that have been working on getting these trails for decades. I can remember when I first came in as a newbie to AFCAC, and they had been talking about these contiguous trails on the north and northeast sides of the river, and how people had been working to get these and had had the agreement of Graco, and they were so excited when they actually would open the gates and let people use the service road. And so these promises, these ideas that this would be something for the community in the future has been on everyone's mind for years. So as we have purchased these other pieces, the Shear Brothers site, the sites that go up the river past Sheridan Park, so that we can get this trail in, that we finally have a federal grant that they helped us to get, to come to this point where now they are going to be the rock in the road that's going to stop this from happening, is a shame. It's truly a shame. A multi-billion-dollar company that's international should have better standards than this. I mean, I was kind of embarrassed a couple of years ago when I found out there was an antitrust suit with Graco, because basically they're a monopoly. So they got that settled. They're out of the press. But this company that's almost a monopoly is now saying to the citizens of one city, yeah, we made a promise, but, you know, we're the big corporate guy and we can change our mind if we want. And it's a shame, because we thought they were great partners. We had enjoyed having them be part of the discussions that we had to have this happen. So I am very disappointed. I'm afraid that any action we might take might be too late, because they can fight this. There's nothing that stops them from saying no or making an appeal or challenging any legal stuff we might do. And our timelines are pretty tight. I would hope that they would reconsider and say, you know what? We're not going to give it to you for free. We're going to make you pay for it. That would be even better than nothing. But this idea that they're going to make us hire attorneys and go to court and lose this grant for something that we've been working for decades to accomplish, and that they stood by our side and said, yes, this is something we want you to accomplish, and then change their mind at the last minute, is a shame. And the fact of the matter is, from the Alyssa who came here earlier this evening and said, you know, the Stano neighborhood appreciates that they're there, but they have 8.5 acres of surface parking lot that they could reconfigure to do just about anything they want. I look at that parking lot that they have on the corner of Marshall and Plymouth Avenue every time I drive down Marshall. And that parking lot is huge. There's tons of cars parked all over the place. On those 8.5 acres, they could build one ramp, and they could erect a beautiful headquarters building that would not only be able to look over the park, but also could look over all of the neighborhood there by Boom Island, because those are small houses, and you'd have a fabulous view of downtown. I don't know why they feel that this has to be right next to the river, where water could be a real issue, when they could be back in the corner, have real access to two very easily accessed streets, and still be high enough up in the air that their CEO and CFO could still have fabulous views of downtown. So Graco, it's a shame we have to do this, but I'm going to support whatever action it takes to get us this land to make this trail happen. Thank you.